in the air.
You know what? This is episode 16 of the Joe Irish podcast. We're getting podcasted.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Are we getting podcasted? We are getting podcasted. And it is episode 16. We were away for 1 week because we fucking hollybops and you was one of the hollybops the same week. It just so happened. Yeah. So episode 16, Joe Irish podcast with Shireen Hughes. Shireen Hughes, who's our fantastic guest this week.
It's
Jen Healy.
I thought you were saying Shireen is our fantastic.
No.
I thought she was going to say it's his mom. I was like, don't call me the mom. This is the fabulous one and only Jen Healy, queen of manifestation, I would say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'll take that.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. And just because we got back to what Jen just said there, I thought you were going to say it's ma. People would think you're just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
but
right.
You genuinely thought me.
I genuinely thought
Shireen thought my ma was going to be on the podcast, by the way. Just you text me. I'll read you the text. This is the text I got this morning, right? Here it was this morning. Minding my own business. What day is it? There we go, Shireen Hughes. And she goes, top of the morning to you, Joe. Crying, laughy face, crying. So have we got your beautiful mother in the studio tonight? Question mark. I'm like, what? What? Have we got your little
Sorry to disappoint you, Shireen.
Yeah. And then it goes, send me your full name, and does she live in Killinarden?
The most randomest thing.
What the fuck? I'm not giving you your full name in case you go to the social welfare.
I was gonna like introduce her as Joe's lovely name
right,
from Killinarden Estate.
Yeah. We're from Knockmore. But I think what happened is, and I told Jen when we come in, I said, she thinks my ma's on the fucking podcast. I don't know where you came up with that for.
Because you said we were getting your
I didn't. Sorry.
Stop.
Shireen's crying over here.
Did.
Sorry, you didn't.
You said that, and you said we're another people and Jen, and I thought tonight was your mass spotlight.
So just go back, and before we don't want to step on Jen's time here.
Delighted Jen is here.
No, I did say I'd love to get me married in because in my eyes, my ma's.
She's a great story.
She's amazing after coming through all the stuff that she come through with a wheelchair for 25 drunk driver.
I would like to meet your ma after everything you're after telling me. Yeah, I'm going up to the home.
I swear to God, she's amazing, and she's still writing. She knocked the shit out. She's just fucking clever. Between, as I said this before, my dad had Alzheimer's, his brain was gone, and my ma's in a wheelchair. She can barely move from waist down, but her brain's like that. She's fast anyone. Yeah. Anyways, so that is accept where you're confused.
Are we getting your ma on?
We will do.
Yeah,
we will do. But she won't.
You might need to go up to her, but
we'll do so.
But anyways, let's delve in.
Okay.
Jen Healy, firstly, let me. Can we start off?
Go. Come on.
Don't. Right, so Jen Healy. So when I first seeing all your posts, it was Yin
Yoga Jen.
Yin Yoga Jen.
Yeah.
And because I go, what they say because it's quite a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yin Yoga, and Sarah would be like, yeah, Yin Yoga Jen.
Yeah.
We follow her as well. And you had that, and then after a while, I just
changed.
You changed it. Why?
Yes. Why did I change
Yeah.
it? I just came to a place in my life where I'd outgrown Yin Yoga Jen, and I was getting pigeonholed as just yoga.
Oh.
But the yoga for me was just a way to nearly, like a sneaky way to bring people in.
That's good.
Because if you come to my class, you're going to heal.
Wow, that's
We're working on ourselves here.
That's
so
amazing.
the yoga was just a small piece of what I actually do.
Yeah.
And I do so much more.
Wow.
And I had grown a lot.
Right.
And I was ready to step forward now. I love personal development. I love mentoring. I've my online coaching. My community is incredible.
Savage.
All of my clients they have their own businesses now. They're making money. They're selling out their events. And I wanted to step into that person now.
That's
I was
brilliant.
ready.
That's brilliant. And you changed it then. Jen
Healy. Official.
And is that your surname, or is it because you heal people?
No, Healy is actually me name, yeah.
Fuck off. I was like, that's
Someone said that to me before.
Yeah,
you heal, it's in your name.
I thought it was like Yin Yang Yoga.
Yeah. So Yin Yoga is the style of yoga that I was teaching.
Okay, and then it's like Jen Healy. She's like,
I was meant to be.
Like that, you know that, and they don't even touch it.
Yeah, just
Reiki.
the aura and all that.
I'm a Reiki master.
That's yeah.
Yes.
Someone said that. I got told that a few times. Should they get that done? It's supposed to be rapid.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, is it right?
It can be dangerous as well, can't it? If it's the wrong person doing it, is it transferring energy? Is it a transfer of energy? Is that what Reiki is?
It is a channel of energy. So if I'm doing Reiki on somebody, the universal energy. We all hold it. I've just learned how to work with it. You have it, I have it. If you went into your training, you'd be activated to it. Your level 1 will activate you to the energy and teach you how to work with it. Level 2 means you can work on other people. And then level 3 is master. You can teach it now.
Wow.
So when you're doing Reiki session on somebody, it is important that you take care of yourself and you take care of your energy.
You're cleansed kind of thing. This is what I've just heard from. Remember Gabby we had on?
Yeah, Gabby,
Yeah, she was talking about, I remember doing a class with her a long time ago, and she was saying about if you're saying anyway in a bad energy in your mind or anything like that, and then you're trying to do Reiki on someone, you can transfer
Oh, is it?
negative energy. Yeah, that's what I just said. Is it canopy down? Like
yeah, the way you said it now makes it real scary. People will be
no,
shielding it. It's not dangerous. It's
sorry,
a really
that was wrong.
Beautiful.
Excuse me.
Power. It changed my life. I've been receiving Reiki since my daughter was 2 years of age.
Why is she now?
She's nearly 17 now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I had a lot of trauma.
Right.
And the Reiki was where I first started to heal and open up, and my experience with colours and angels and all that stuff. I had no idea, hadn't a clue. I was flat off the session, traumatised, the usual. And this man, a Reiki master, he's down in Pear Street. If anyone's listening, Willie, Reiki Master Willie is his name. And I used to work on a methadone program in Finglas.
Nice.
And every Wednesday, this guy, Willie, would come in for free and do a session on all the service users.
Savage.
But he must have known, they know, that I needed it. And he would keep I wasn't allowed to get it, but he would keep the last 30-minute session for me all the time.
Wow.
Wait, sorry, we can finish it. Why were you not allowed to get it?
I was not a service user, I was staff.
Oh, right.
And the manager there wasn't very fond of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
But so I just said nothing
Right.
and ran down 12:30 every Wednesday.
And
I'd get the Reiki done. And he was so incredible, and so it was very safe for me. It was the first time I felt safe in an environment like that. And I hadn't a clue, but something was working. And I'd go home every Wednesday and cry for 2 or 3 days. And I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ. But something was like, go back to it.
Really? So even though you're going home and crying, obviously that's a release of all trauma or whatever, But you still felt good?
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. Yeah, unbelievable. I never felt the peace that was coming from it. Never had it. My mind never was quiet.
And was that the start of your journey then into everything that you do now? Would we call, so if we were to name your journey, like would we say your spiritual journey?
Yeah.
Right. So is that the start of your spiritual journey, getting Reiki, or were we already into it beforehand?
The start of my spiritual journey was when I walked into a 12-step program. I went into Cocaine Anonymous when Mia was about 2.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I went into Cocaine Anonymous, then I went into AA and Al-Anon, but Cocaine Anonymous was the first spiritual experience I ever had. It was incredible. I was lit up like a Christmas tree in the place. I didn't know what was happening to me.
Wow.
Just the power.
So listen, I know there's loads of people that are doing cocaine at all different levels, and some people get really full tilt on it. You know what I mean? And we spoke to a few people like that. So when you decided then, I'm giving up now, and you were obviously still doing one of your trials.
When I found out I was pregnant, I stopped everything.
Yeah.
And then I thought I could drink without taking drugs. And then I turned into a blackout drinker.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was. I think I did more damage to myself in those 2 years of blackout drinking without any drugs.
That's scary, isn't it? Blackout drinking.
Yeah, it's not good. But the drugs, what I realised was the drugs weren't the problem. It was my mind. And even without the drugs, my mind was manic. It wouldn't stop. My anxiety, PTSD, everything. You remember years ago we used to get those free call me text messages.
Yeah.
You get 10 call me's a day.
That's right, yeah.
My drugs counsellor from 6 a.m, by the time he went into his office at 9:30, and he put his phone on, he'd have 10 back-to-back call me's, and he'd ring, and I'd be like, they couldn't breathe, like, help me. And he used to say to me, does these meetings, Jen? And you had to remember, I didn't have a problem. Right. I wasn't an addict. I was an alcoholic.
Well, no, so you were just...
No, what's
In
it?
her mind, she wasn't.
In my mind, I wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get you now.
So he'd have
no,
to.
I just was like, yeah, I know loads of people
It's
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in
He'd
your
be
mind you
like,
weren't.
he'd be like, Jen, there's these meetings, and they talk about anxiety in it,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, what fucking meetings now? What's he trying to send me to now? And he used to say for months, you should try these meetings, Jen, because I don't know about anxiety, and you keep telling me you're
Right.
anxious.
Yeah.
So eventually, I went into a meeting and straight away,
Yeah.
home. I'm
Feel
home,
it, really.
feeling
No.
it.
That's great.
Well done.
Isn't it as well as like, and you obviously know way more than this, but it's just like the power of being in a company of people that's already
Yeah.
wanting. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm only hearing this, I'm following this thing about the more frequencies and vibrations.
Yeah.
And
Energy,
frequencies
yeah.
and frequencies.
Yeah.
Because we all fucking mad for music, and it's constantly,
Yeah.
if I feel like I haven't listened to music, no matter what sort it is.
You
And
need
I love all genres.
I'm
I
identical.
love all
Identical.
type of- we will sit and listen to fucking Lyric FM. For ages.
I'm
Go
identical.
drive my car, listen to Lyric
Yeah.
FM, and then I want fucking hardcore. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and it makes different frequencies. But
So your thoughts are your frequency,
right, okay.
and your emotions is your vibration.
Yeah, but when you say, so what's in it? When we spoke about this as well before, was about being an empath. Well,
Yeah.
you've been told I'm an empath, and I know when it was explained to me, I'm like, fucking yeah, that makes so much sense for me, because I feel it, and 100%,
feel it, yeah.
if 100% I could feel
So
the
when-
energy of someone else being sad
Yeah.
or happy, and I say it nearly almost, and I do say it now sometimes at the start of a gig even, I'll tell the audience out straight, I'll go, look, I know I'm an empath, and I'm nearly sure everyone that's going to be on here tonight is an empath, so if you give us all this fucking much, laugh loudly, give us all your energy, we will
give it
feed back
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
and nearly 9 times out of 10 the gigs
That's what happens.
are fucking amazing, and
Yeah.
the comedians have a great time, the audience have a great time, and I've only learned that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than getting on the stage.
So
and
that's your
feeling-
intuition.
Right.
Your intuition is
I'm
waking
not
up
really
now.
intuition.
What?
What do you mean I'm intuition?
So that would be more your intuition
I'm
than
sorry,
an
I
empath.
said no, like into
Yeah.
wishing like wish.
So your intuition is in your solar plex.
Right.
And the more you step into your creative path, the more you're on a healing journey. And this is healing for you. Putting
Right.
yourself out on a
Yeah.
stage is healing. Putting yourself
Yeah.
out to be visible, to be vulnerable is
Yeah.
healing. It's personal development is one of the best personal development, healing journeys that
Wow.
you can take. Setting a business up,
Yeah.
being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're out there in life. You
Yeah.
sink or swim. You're fucking like you're doing your thing. That's a healing journey.
And your thoughts are creating
Yeah.
your surroundings, isn't it?
So manifestation is really easy, but we overcomplicate everything.
Right.
If you can see it in your mind,
Yeah.
you can hold it in your hands.
Someone said I hate that before.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
so that's Bob Proctor. So I've been studying Bob
Wow.
Proctor for years.
Did you actually work with Bob Proctor,
I
or
worked
did you
with
study
his. I
him?
worked with his #1 consultant in the world. She was my mentor.
Right.
I've
Who is
done
she?
all
What's
his-
her name?
Kim Calvert.
Kim Calvert.
So
yeah.
I've done all his training, his courses, all that. I teach. That's what I teach on my online in my group coaching. Yeah. So, like in a nutshell, when you can see something in your mind,
Yeah.
where is that?
Like, so it's simplifying
So what
it.
is your mind?
So my imagination, in my imagination, I can go like, I know what I want, I know what I'd love
yeah,
to
but where
do.
is it? Don't go off on a tangent on
I'm not
this one.
going. So
Keep
where?
watch. Let me show you. What's your mind?
It's my imagination,
Again, yeah.
Your thoughts.
my thoughts, and my imagination. My mind is my brain.
So yeah, no, the brain is like where the
Vessel.
mind walks through. It's the conduit.
Right.
So your mind is energy.
Oh,
It's energy.
right.
And when you can see when you see a visual in your mind. So if
Yeah.
I say to you, don't think of a pink elephant, what do you think about?
It's a
Pink
pink
elephant.
But if I was to if a surgeon cut your brain, there's no pink elephant in there,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
So it's energy. It's a visual of an energy. Now,
Nice. Yeah.
if you keep on visualizing that enough, your podcast, I love a podcast, I love a podcast, I love a podcast. What happens?
Yeah.
It's now in the physical.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was chasing this for nearly 2
Yes.
years.
So what's happening is your ability to hold the vision will manipulate the energy to come into physical form.
Wow.
Did you ever
Does that
hear
make sense?
of?
Yeah, it does. No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I
And
talk with
believe-
my hands.
No, I get it. I do as well. No, we do as well.
Yeah.
My family. But I'm sorry, Shireen. For a
No,
second,
it's okay. You
just
two
that-
walk away
No,
now.
it's-
Come on, go
no, you're
ahead.
not- I'll let you answer because she asks really good questions from time to
Yeah,
time.
go from time to time.
No, but it's like, because I really believe in manifestation, 100%.
Same.
And I've only heard briefly about or whatever, and I was
It's
like, that makes
neuroscience,
sense.
it's science,
It
yeah.
makes sense, but I know that the more I focus on something and put the things into, but just don't sit in the sofa and just go, do you know what I mean? And just stay.
It's repetition. Repetition is everything.
You need to be making actions, isn't it? And sorry, Sinead. Ask one of your rapid questions.
No, I was actually going to speak about somebody. I'm sure you would have heard of her. So, Esther Hicks, and she channels Abraham Hicks.
Yeah, I love Abraham.
Absolutely obsessed with that woman. Like, I really have been the last 10 years, I would say.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying about the energy and the vault and all that. Like, I really dive into that vault big time.
She talks about the vortex.
The vortex.
Yeah.
The vault. Look at me, money.
That's so you are. I'm oblivious.
Crazy.
To all this.
My life is so rapid. Of course, I'm a fucking manifest.
Look at the life she created.
No, of course, 100%. But like, I've not gone in.
But what I will say is just because I'm all about manifestation always, and I do believe in myself and I believe in what I want, I can create. Yeah. So, but you know, for people that we want to teach that, you want to teach that, you know, your brain or your mind or your visual or whatever it is, because you explain that really good. I don't know that much about it. I just know what I have to do. Yeah. What about when the brain argues with the manifestation that you want? So let's say someone is like,
you jam the signal.
Yeah. How do we stop that? For the viewers, I know what I'm doing.
So one tool that I have that I work with my clients is when I work with somebody, the first thing they want to do is tell me everything that's happened in their life. It's like, you know, when you meet someone and they just, it's this
like vomit, word vomit.
So when I'm working with somebody, I'll let them they get one chance with me, spit it out, get it out, and then because it's important for them to know that I understand where they're coming from. Yeah. So I give them that space once, and then I say, okay, we will never activate that again. Yeah. So did you ever hear Joe Dispenza?
No.
Joe Dispenza is like Abraham. He's like a big spiritual teacher. Yeah. He talks about energy a lot. You know, when we have a story, a trauma, something that happened, and we keep repeating it, we keep telling everyone, every time you repeat that story or think about it, you bring your energy, your frequency, the genes, your genetics back into the frequency of when it happened. Wow. So listen to this bit.
Totally get it.
Right? So people come to me and they I can't manifest, I can't do it. My life's a mess, everything. You know those people who, it's always something happening. Always something happening.
Oh, yes, I know. 100%.
So every morning when they wake up in the frequency of the past. So I say to them, how can you create a life when you wake up in the past every day? Yeah. And I do say, I'm kind of blunt, but with love. And I say, do you ever feel like you sound like a broken record? And they're like, I'm sick of it, Jen. And I say, right. Yeah. Stop activating what you don't want and activate what you do. Yeah. And then we get into the good stuff. Right. Now we start the script writing. Now we design their dream life, everything they want. And we write it out.
Is that in the form of vision board or roadmap, or is that in do you have a different kind?
We have a script. We will design a script, an actual manifestation script together.
Deadly. Very good.
Yeah, the money you want to make, the home, everything, any job, everything you want, we put it in this script and we write it in the present tense.
I get it.
And I get them to play piano or the frequency music while they're writing it. And it's when you become emotionally involved with something, bang, you switch it on. The universe goes, bang, she's listening. Yeah. Now they start bringing in all the players for it.
And you know what, Jen? I have to be honest, right?
Yeah.
I have a good friend and we're always talking about like what we want or where we're going or what's happening, right? And I swear to God, I don't know how this happened recently. Because I've always, as I said, Abraham Hicks is key to me my whole life. Well, 10 years.
I don't know, sorry, but
I'm going to send you.
I want the Abraham now.
I'm going to send you a couple of...
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln,
Sorry, no, I'm not being funny. Abraham what?
Hicks.
Sorry, Hicks.
But I'm going to send you a couple of the videos that I watched. You know when I started watching, I believe it or not, when I lost my ma. Yeah. So you would think that she's all about manifestation, but for some reason she was able to get me through that piece of my grief.
Yeah.
But yes, she's about... the law of, it's not actually the law of attraction. What does she call it? The law of something else. I'll find out. What was I saying? Yeah, and recently I've noticed like little things where I've said, yeah, like we're going to do that, and I put it out there, and boom, like you said, all the players come in. And I only said to him the other day, I said, this is fucking weird. Like, we were only saying this last week and boom, there it is.
Synchronicities, And
it's not like I was even, it's like I put it in my head, let it go. And then like I hand it up.
That's the key, to let it go.
Just, it's going to happen
sometimes,
whenever
Joe,
it happens.
back to your question of when they can't do or they get it wrong. Sometimes people hold on to, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. When you hold on to it, you have to let it go like it's already done.
Yeah, living it, experience it. Like your experience.
Yeah, just live it like it's already done.
It's just mind-boggling, but at the same time, it's so fascinating that it's, and I like if you experience a little bit.
I didn't know this was going to go this way tonight. I'm in my element now.
Are you enjoying this?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's lovely because
this is me thing.
I was somewhere, I was only walking, and it's mad because there's loads of little experiences like that happening to me. I can't remember the song, and I was in walk. And it was a song, it was in my head, it was back in the fucking 80s, and I was singing it on the, it was just, I don't know why it was in my head, right? And I was singing with the fella, and the man was just walking away, and I got in the car, and I put it on, and it was on the fucking radio, right? That one song, and your man was in front of me in the van, we're driving home from Bray, and I was like, this is the fucking song, I'm singing it all day.
Yeah, and like just a synchronicity.
I haven't heard it in years.
Yeah.
Spirit likes to mess.
Nuts. And I was like, there's no way that was just...
God has a sense of humour.
Popped into my head. I'm singing it all day. Can't get it out of my head. And I got into the car and it was the first fucking song on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nuts. There's stuff like, little stuff like that happens that you just can't know.
Yeah.
That's something, there's definitely...
Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
You know the universe.
Yes.
So I look at the universe in so many different ways, right? So, but you know when someone says to me, because like that, I'm not a teacher like you, but I just have that belief of the universe. Hand it up, the universe will bring it, you know?
Yeah.
Someone would say to me, what is the universe? So to me, I try and just think of my higher self or something like that, or I'm in a parallel universe and I'm doing it, what I want to do. So then I visualise that, no, if you're doing it there, you're going to be doing it here.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to catch up with that parallel.
Why are you not running workshops?
I didn't know
you should be teaching all of your women sheds this. You have it.
Sheds.
Your Simon sheds. Oh Jesus, sorry girl.
No, I'm joking.
Sister sheds.
Yeah, sister sheds. I don't know.
Well, you should be.
I know.
I'm not telling you how to do this. I'll be battered. What are you doing?
Come here. I just have to let you know. People that spend time with me within 5 minutes have a new side hustle set up.
This is I'm thinking when I leave here, Jen.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about that.
Yeah, let's bring it to life.
Definitely 100%. But what would you tell people then when they say to you, "What's the universe?"
It's like one of them questions. Like
it's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah. To me, the universe is everything. It's everything. It's all of it. It's this world, the next world, the other worlds.
Yeah.
It's the beings. It's
of course
energy.
It is. I would say, what are you this? I'm not into whatever. Sorry, I'm just reading the books and all that. But seriously, you're reading the books. but I'm into different programs and different watching YouTubes and different theories and all that. Yeah. And it's like the elements. I mean, you break down every little quantums so far down that we're all. Every bit of it is the same there as this here. And we're from 92 elements of the whole planet, of the whole universe. There's only 92 elements from like the H2O, the copper, the steel, am I right? And got every bit of it. Yeah. And there's nothing else more than them 92 elements in the whole universe.
No, I'm lost there. What's that?
so from copper, hydrogen, gold, oxygen, helium, am I right?
I think so.
It is. There's 92 elements. The chart has 92 elements of everything that goes through. And there's... That's all there is in everything, in me, you, the stars, the sun.
Wow.
There's everything and all them chemicals. They're all different chemicals, and it's like that's who your man from Breaking Bad didn't he make that crystal meth without breaking it, going back into the drugs. But there is that blew my mind away. Yeah. That blew my mind away. Knowing that between gold, copper, zinc, H2O, all that helium, oxygen, there's only 92 of them. In the whole universe. That's all. And the other thing that blows me away, which we went into, is DMT is in every living organism. It's in grass. It's in everything that grows, everything that breathes. It's in me. It's in you. DMT. And
it's the God molecule.
The God molecule, spirit molecule. And when we take it, that's why I'm fascinated by that. But it's that all that stuff is blowing my mind away.
Instead of saying good question, I'm going to say good information.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now look at Joe dispenser there.
No. I'd be dispensing stuff everywhere.
He's dispensing out.
Dispensing stuff everywhere. No, but that's the stuff that blows my mind.
Yeah. It's
and
fascinating. I love it.
What the fuck is that? Yeah. And I know that, I mean, it was like all that about the string theory and all that goes in.
Yeah.
And when it breaks down the whole, like you look down through the smallest microphone,
that's mad.
microscope, like that we're all exact same.
So everything is energy.
Yeah.
And Bob Proctor talks about this, that even when, so you know when there's like when your soul is never goes. You know, so when you pass away, your physical body's in the coffin.
Yeah.
It's still energy because in a few days it starts to. What's that?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty is when you die.
But it disintegrates.
It decomposes.
So even though the heart is stopped, the body, the energy is still.
So what gets me is and this is again back down to fucking mushrooms. I love them, right? but the whole thing is, anything that dies, leaves, animals, anything that dies, including us and all, and water, and anything that's anything material matter goes fungus, and fungus is the living organism, which is mycelium, which is mushrooms, and it just grows again, and it gets air, and it worms, and it's just a continuous. And that's why when we eat mushrooms, we're ingesting mycelium that's already been the energy and the information that's fucking 4 billion years. Boom!
More information.
No, but it is.
It's a lot to take on.
No, but it is, and that's why I'm fascinated with DMT and mushrooms and all that. And I think that's it for me. That's where I was for healing. I was for my healing was microdosing and the brain, and that's as far as I got with that. And I was like, okay,
that's a big piece.
Yeah, but a big piece, and it blew my mind away because we used to do, and this is without being like, listen, I may as well say this now. My youngest daughter was an adult in 2 weeks, so I say, so for me it was like when I learned. And when I was in a really, really bad, dark place, and I couldn't even but was mad because I was working all day and I was getting out of bed and I was going to work and I was coming home and I didn't sleep in a bed for about a year. I slept on a sofa because I couldn't even just watch television, couldn't turn off noise. I needed noise in the background. It was never anything.
I know that
else.
feeling.
I know it's just nothing else. But if there was silence, I'd fucking. I'd kill
silence
myself.
is loud.
No, I know it's horrifically loud. Yeah, and I would just, and there's times where I still don't want to have the television on before I fall asleep. But I was watching and I was like, where am I going? I'm losing my fucking mind. I mean, I feel if you ask yourself, if you brain, which is another thing that blows me away, you know, when you ask yourselves, are you talking or are you listening? When you ask yourself in your brain,
who's asking it?
But that's what I'm saying. Are you talking to yourself or are you listening to yourself? When your mind is thinking, fucking yeah, there you go. I'm telling you, right? Boom. So anyway, so what I'm saying to myself, in my head, I'm saying to myself, I'm losing my mind. I'm working hard. No one knows. I'm getting out of bed, going to work. I'm coming home for hours, and then I'm getting up and going to a gig, and I'm making people laugh and going home, and it's the same over and over again. And I'm fucking a dark place. And I was watching Joe Rogan, which is fucking great, and there's another thing, podcast, and they were saying about microdosing, and I was like, what the fuck is this microdosing? And he said microdosing, LSD and mushrooms, and I was like, I used to maxi dose that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For the fucking high.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, you could take a small amount of it.
Your brain.
And it was just a fucking thing, and it was just blows my mind away, and I got straight away, I was on to my mates, and I was like, fucking, did you know this? And they were like, no. I said, come on, we get it.
Everyone's microdosing.
We couldn't get them, but this has gone back 11 years, and we couldn't get LSD at the time. You used to get them all the time, and it was like we couldn't get them. We were like fucking trying to get them, and we get a bit, and we shared them like a one asset. Between 8 of us, I swear to God,
just
we could have a little late, and I go, yeah, let's have a two for 2 days, and we try, and he got some, and I get, and we try and get, and we just, and like, and I still do that. I still microdose mushrooms, and every now and again I would go collect them. And I'd freeze them, or I'd put them in honey, and they stay. Yeah. They stay raw. Yeah, and
I've heard about the honey. Yeah.
Two or three of them over the jar.
A day.
We thought it was only dead a couple of days, or whatever, and he was passed away at his funeral, and I had a gig on, and I was like, no, my dad would have wanted me to fucking move on and go and do a gig. And my mate Jen was like, don't, because then she was like, hey, we still have them mushrooms that we collected up the mountains. I was like, she goes, they're the honey, and I was like, she gave them, and I forgot she gave them. It was under the car. And I was sitting at the park, the car to Lewis, and I was like, fucking mushrooms out, and I took out, but I think I took a little bit too much because the Lewis was doing that.
Started wobble.
But I went in and told everyone in the audience, I said, I'm not doing mushrooms, and most of microdose. Sorry, we'll go back to Jen in a minute. Right?
Yeah, he does this.
Sorry. And I was just saying, such a fucking healing process of that microdosing, and it's the exact same molecule. DMT, ayahuasca, mushrooms, and I've said it before. Yeah, they're all exact same molecule. That molecule that's that shaped like that. It's only going boom, 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 boom. It's the exact same, but it's different forms. And this is amazing that that's an ingestion fucking healing part. Where yours is a different. It's
mental,
a mental, emotional healing.
I've done. In my own journey, I've done all sorts of healing. Yeah.
But so you know the way, like so medication, which I believe 100%, I'm not fucking. I would turn away from a doctor's prescription of and that make your mind better or feel better. I would be like, no, fuck off, get away. You know what I mean? But then the like so what I'm saying, like fucking therapy and all. That's like without ingesting that and taking that, and that's healing.
Yeah,
so it's talking,
it's all healing,
thoughts. No, but you know what I mean? So that's where what you do, isn't it? The healing that you do.
Yeah, I do. It's hard to explain what I do. Like, I'm 17 years working on myself.
Right, on yourself.
Yeah.
And do you think will you be working on yourself forever? What do you think?
The longer you go on this journey, my healing is like a lot of ancestral stuff now.
Okay.
So you'll get to a stage in life where you're this physical earth healing, not that it's done. There's nothing in my closet left to uncover.
Really?
I've looked at inside out. We've dissected everything. There's not one. Yeah. There's nothing in this world that I've done that anyone has over me.
Right, okay.
Because I have embraced every single thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
Amazing.
I excavated.
So you're going beyond now. You're going back to previous lives.
And I've done so much healing work. Like, I'm years doing the ancestral work. Like, yeah.
That's amazing.
I think I have a good question, right? I think it's a good question.
I'll let you know.
So you were talking about NA and AA and stuff, right? Which I think... CA,
sorry. What's the difference? NA, CA,
is it narcotics?
CA would be the big book in Alcoholic Anonymous. It's two different programs. NA and CA is two different programs.
So what does CA stand for?
Cocaine Anonymous.
Okay, and is an NA not a narcotics?
It's narcotics.
Yeah, narcotics.
It's two different.
Narcotics,
it's just two different 12-step. It's just two different ways of doing it.
Do you know the AA?
Yeah.
Do you know who invented that?
Yes.
And do you know how he fit through mushrooms? Just saying. So come on. No, we did. If you look it up, it did.
Excuse me.
Sorry, no question.
I don't know about that because there was no mind-altering substances allowed.
There was. Oh, allowed. Sorry, before that. No, apparently.
Can't stop the tape.
No,
I can't.
I'm not going. No, of course you wouldn't go for that. But what I've is that your man who did that originally in America, that came across the 12 steps, did the AA in America, the first guy that ever did it was because LSD was the synthetic form of that fucking molecule. He did it through the 12 steps after healing himself after microdosing. That's someone just saying that, and then he went through it. I'm completely wrong of what my information is. I'm not disagreeing with you, sorry.
We can research that, okay? And we'll come back and we'll visit that.
I like Shireen's professional view on that.
We can research, revisit.
There's a whole program on how it came about.
Is there? Sorry. I do apologise, but that's...
There's about 10 chapters in the book.
I'm going to dip out now, Carl, okay? I'm going.
So that's 30 minutes. Cut that dribble out.
What was your question?
No, my question was, right, so for the mind, we talk to ourselves, we should be talking to ourselves good, we should be talking to others good, blah, 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 right? So when I look, thank God I've never been in addiction where I've need to go to AA, or do any kind of work on myself to get out of addiction. But there's some things I do know a lot of people in recovery and taking different steps. And it's just when you said this to me, I'm just trying to get Jen as a person, right? So 2 questions combined into one. One is, do you still attend the 12 steps, the group? Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No. I'm listening to you, sorry.
Right, so you don't. You know when they say to you, my name is Shireen and I'm an alcoholic or I'm an addict, do people in recovery will say, keep themselves stuck in it? So if I keep telling myself, I think it's amazing.
I like this question.
Yeah, so because I just want to know this from someone like you, right, that has cleared your path and you're now on your other journey. So if I go in every single week or day, I don't know how much visit, I'm Shireen and I'm an addict. Am I not keeping myself as an addict? Am I not grounding myself as an addict?
That's probably one of the best questions I've ever been asked.
That's a good...
Especially
the Shireen Viewers podcast is so early. What the fuck's going on? Oh, brilliant. I love
Especially from someone with your mindset and your journey. Come on, give us the answer.
This is brilliant because this is how my life changed.
Right.
I had to go through this questioning in my mind. So when I went into 12-step program, I was not great in my mind at all. And in the 12-step program, you learn that the drink, the drugs, gambling, food, sex, whatever it is that you're using, that's just what you use to get away from your mind. So very quickly in CA, which is one of the things what I love about CA, is that they do teach you very quickly, your mind is the problem. Treat your mind, everything will be okay. In the 12-step book, the big book of AA, there's a chapter in it about alcoholic women, and it says in the book, I'm trying to paraphrase from a long time ago, alcoholic women, not yet of that type. So the thing with alcoholic women is alcohol will grab women a lot quicker than the men because of our body, our BMI, everything.
You just get drunk here.
Yeah. So the amount of, so there's just a few different things. And I remember reading that and thinking that I can be that, because I'd blacked out so many times. I was a blackout drinker, I was a binge drinker, I was reckless, and I knew I would probably not have to go much further for this to get worse. And I want this to stop. I can't stop it on my own. So I completely submitted to the program. I was like, if you are telling me that I'm going to be out, this was the first time I ever heard you're going to be okay. All I've ever gotten is new prescriptions. We're going to hire up your prescription. We're going to put you on this, try you on that. That was my... Like, I was diagnosed with clinical depression in the Black Rock Hospital at the age of 17. It was like just this black hole over my whole life. So when I went into 12-step program and they were like, no, you will get better in here. I was like, what?
Nice.
What the fuck? What do I need to do? Just tell the truth. Okay, wait, I tell you what I done. And I fully threw myself in. I was so strict on myself. Like, I did everything to a T. And about 5 years in, I started to think about drink. Not, I'd love a drink, but you don't fit in here. So I'd been in the AA and CA, and they saved my life. I always say the amount of knowledge that I have now, the awareness, you could not buy what you get in the Trinity College. No psychology course, what you get in that 12-step book. You just wouldn't. But about 5 years in, I started to feel different, and I felt like my wings were clipped. And I knew there was more in me, and I something within me was trying to come out. So I'm trying to tell people in the meetings, you know, I'm getting confused in my mind. Oh, that's your mind. And what they were telling me is your mind's trying to separate you from us. You're going to drink again. You know, all this stuff. And I, for the first year, I was fucking terrified. But I would say, I had an incredible sponsor. Adrian is her name. Unbelievable woman. She used to always say, like, Jen, I'm a bottom of the barrel alcoholic. So I can't go back. Like, she's like, do you know what I mean? She, and I was saying to her, Adrian, for a whole year, this, my mind is saying it's okay for you to drink now.
Wow, that's
now,
scary.
I'd gone through this book 10 million times. I know this program inside out and backwards. And in the book, it tells you, if you think you can drink like other men, go and try it. It's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to torture yourself.
You're going to keep questioning your own mind.
And she said to me, you need to go and try it, Jen.
Oh, wow.
And when I tell you, I was fucking shitting myself. And I was like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to go out on the rip. But something is trying to tell me, whether it was spirit, I don't know what it was. So I was like, right, I have to fucking try it, because my mind, I've no peace again. My peace is gone. So I went out and I told Adrian, right, I'm going to the pub, I'm going to have a drink. If anything happens, I know. This is it. If I black out, I know. I went and I had a drink. Nothing happened. So I didn't have the allergy that it talks about. If you have the allergy to alcoholism, you will take one, you're gone. Wow. And that's the way it always was with drink or drugs. If I take one, I'm gone.
Fall off the wagon.
But I'd done so much work. I genuinely put my heart into this for 7 years. And I did so much healing. I wasn't drinking to escape me life anymore. I wasn't drinking to black out. I wasn't running from it. I was good in myself.
Yeah.
So when I tried the drink
Yeah.
and nothing bad happened,
You were just
I
having a drink.
knew
Right.
this is not for you now.
Yeah.
You can't go into these rooms and say this anymore.
That you're an
something's
alcoholic
changed.
or that you're a cocaine addict.
Because I'm not. Like they
Yeah.
describe.
Well, yeah, that's because that's a confusing.
very
thing.
interesting. It's something that I really, and you know
Because
what?
it tells you in the book you have to have the allergy.
Yeah, because that's a confusing thing. And we said that.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on,
So-
carry on for.
So from there, I was in Al-Anon. So this was the part of my brain that made sense. Al-Anon is a 12-step program for people who were affected by other people's drink, drugs, behaviour. And about 2 or 3 years in, I found Al-Anon. And when I found Al-Anon, I was like, oh my God, I'm home.
So Al-Anon is
Al-Anon.
for people who are like
if you-
or married or a father or a
Yeah.
son who's an alcoholic or an addict.
If you have a
You're there
family member,
because you're affected
you're
by
affected
someone
by it,
else.
yeah.
Well, I didn't know that until
No,
I
neither did I.
found
Yeah.
out. I know someone
Oh, right.
that was close. I went
So
through that,
Al-Anon
did all
teach-
that,
yeah.
and they knew so much, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that is
Yeah.
nuts. That
I knew I was Al-Anon. I was damaged so much from other people that's why I was black. I wanted to drink to escape
Right.
because the relationships were all addicts, very violent. My mum is not an alcoholic, but she definitely has the isms.
What's the ism?
Isms would be the control and the fear, the paranoia. It would have been passed down. So in Al-Anon, I learned how it's passed down through generations.
So from your mum being affected from people
Other
in addiction
people's-
or alcoholism.
Other people's behaviours
Right.
and her trauma that was passed on
Reflected onto
generationally
you.
to me. So Al-Anon was
so
helping
it's a
me.
reflected.
Yes, it's a
reflected-
generational
yeah, but
thing.
you're watching this person act this way
Yeah.
because of her trauma, and then that's
It's
essentially
passed
on
down.
to you.
Yeah.
And then you were in a relationship with people that's in then and
Yeah.
obviously it's going
It was.
to
I was covered in it.
That's
So
nuts.
to sum up from your experience and to
Yeah.
where you're at now, when you go into the rooms, because that's what people call
Yeah.
them, there's some of them, is it appropriate to say for the rest of your life, I'm an addict? Is it? Like, that's
So
just a question I have in my mind.
That's a really
It's a
is-
very
is a
good
question,
question,
yeah.
and I think that would come down to an individual.
The individual person.
I never touched heroin or crack cocaine, and with them you don't get a chance. So if you've been a heroin addict or a crack addict, chances are you won't. You are an addict for life. It's hard. I don't want to put me. I don't want to
No,
say
you're
from
not- we
experience.
don't want to put our
It's
foot in
just
it. We're
that
just-
them drugs will take you back so quickly.
Yeah.
So if you went back, well, so what you're saying is, if you were addicted to crack cocaine,
Yeah.
addicted to heroin, and then you went in and did your healing and all that, and your grand, you did your
You can never take
so that you
heroin
can go
or
back to crack cocaine
successfully ever.
Yeah,
again.
no,
So
I
you
get
go-
that. Yeah.
If I was a
dabble in
chronic-
heroin there,
No, you can't.
or dabble in crack,
No.
but you'd be straight away doing. And I'm assuming gambling is the same.
Everything, yeah.
But
And
not alcohol.
If I was an alcoholic, if I was a chronic alcoholic with the allergy, I could never drink successfully again.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that you're not an actual addict.
Not an actual
Right,
addict.
because that's
alcoholic.
where, and you were saying this,
Yeah.
which is great to say, I'm an addict, and I'm an addict,
Yeah.
and I'm a
Yeah,
suicide.
I feel like especially
yeah.
I think crack and heroin, just from stories I've
Yeah.
heard and people in addiction that I know or did know in recovery and everything else, I just get that thing where I'm always saying, is it appropriate to keep telling myself every single
Yeah.
week, my name is Shireen and I'm an alcoholic, my name is Shireen, because I'm manifesting that in my own body, in my
Yeah.
own head, and I'm teaching me.
I understand
Do you
that.
get where
Yeah.
I'm going? And that's
I-
no disrespect to not
Yeah.
one person or anyone that's a teacher or
And
a
I think
programmer.
I came to that. I think
Yeah.
I came to that place within myself that you're in, and the program had told me like you can go out and live a normal life, and I think some people can.
And some people
Trust. Some people will work on themselves, and they're okay to go out.
Yeah.
Some people are. They need.
maybe it's a safety mechanism
So
for some
need,
people.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
in sense of what you were saying is that sort of people that can be addicted to heroin, go through all the shit, addicted to it, and then recover, and then not go back on heroin, but be easily able to go and drink
No,
and have a
can't.
gamble.
I've
Can't?
never met anyone that
Yeah.
can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I was just lucky that.
Not heroin, but I've met someone that was addicted to heroin,
Yeah.
cleaned up, and they can drink.
I know some people
stuff.
who have a sneaky little drink. They have a little blowout once a year. They like to have a little blowout.
Yeah. But also at the same time, they're probably the biggest addiction is doing it, and this is ridiculous. Is like their fucking sports. Do you get me? So they're addicted to the sports, and that's the and then they go over and they have a drink there, but they're not an alcoholic, and then they pop up the sports.
So you have to ask. So
it's an addicted personality. They're going to be addicted to something.
Yeah. So they can't. A lot of people can't sit with themselves.
Yeah, peacefully.
Peacefully.
Is that literally not like that's literally a saying? You can't sit on your own by yourself in your own company.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Can't sit with yourself.
And it's a very spiritual journey, addiction as well, because
I would probably agree with that. I think for people that I've met. What I understood was what connected me to the place where the drink and drugs was hitting was when I made that connection with my higher power. My heart blew open. Never felt. So when my Mia was born, my daughter, I didn't feel anything for her for the first 3 years. Wow.
And I was afraid to tell anyone in case they took her off me. Now I loved her. Yeah. But I didn't feel love in my body because I was so traumatized. I didn't have the ability to feel anything, only fear in case they take her off me. So I made sure everything was perfect. She was washed, fed, like everything was done to perfection, like OCD levels. Because I was afraid if I fuck this up, they're going to take her off me. And it was only when I went through the 4th and 5th step, when you write out all your life, all your lies, your cheating, the scandals, you write it all out and you have to read it out to somebody. It was only after I did that. I was putting Mia to bed one night and she's just this gorgeous little blue-eyed, stunning little baby. And every night it was like, I love you, Mammy, love you to the moon. And whatever happened, I put her into the cot. The same routine every night, nothing different. I love you, Mammy. Yeah, I love you too. I love you to the moon. But when she said it this time, it
something
hit me.
Oh, nice.
And I stopped on the landing and I started shaking. And my higher mind, God said to me, she meant that.
Oh, wow.
That was the first time I ever heard anything from someone and they meant it.
Really?
Never had it before.
Wow,
never had it from my mom, never had it anyone.
Yeah, and that's an
so when
amazing
she
thing.
said that,
And
all I could feel in my heart was this what you would know as joy and love. This was like,
and you're getting emotional saying that, so you're still feeling that.
I still feel that, and then I thought that was the first time my mind said, they weren't lying in them rooms.
Wow.
It fucking works. And then I kept telling everybody, you need to go and do these steps, these walk, and then I was just lit up.
It's not great though when you have that, like that epiphany. Is that what it is?
Because I was hanging on, I was white knuckling it, and they were just telling me what to do, and I was just hoping and hoping and hoping that it was going to happen.
You had your child for all them years, and they did all this washing, bathing, putting her to sleep,
did everything,
and then that little moment she's just only talking a little bit. Now she'll say that, and now she's having a little conversation. She says it there, and you just go, wow, this is it.
So do you know what, Jen? I think listening to your journey is outstanding, and I do see it on Instagram. You have a lot of following. You're doing really well, and I remember when you were Yin Yang Yoga. Yin Yang Yoga. But did you start in Portmarnock? Am I right? Or out on the beach? Yeah. So that's how long I've been seeing you, and then you obviously done an event with Sister Sheds as well. That was the first time I physically met you.
Yeah.
And I seen you perform on the stage, and you were outstanding. You had the room captured.
She was saying that when you
palm of your hand.
We did a big circle at the end.
Brilliant.
Palm of your hand. It was fantastic. The girls were talking about it for ages.
Yeah,
I'd love to do something with you again. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a while rather than do that here. But like going through all of that, and I know that because we've watched other podcasts and we've watched your journey, your mum, and the disconnect, and you know the reconnect now, which is amazing. You know, what is it that you would give out to somebody that's gone through different levels of healing? Like, what would you tell the audience to do to either get in connection with, like, if they're struggling with trauma, past trauma, or
do your shadow work?
Shadow work. It's a big thing.
I tell
massive.
It's so the wellness thing is huge now. It's kicking off. Everyone's into their mind, the wellness yoga and all. But nobody's talking about their shadow work.
Which is heavy.
Shadow work is why I am.
she'll tell you what it
for
is.
all the success that I have.
So no, you have not a clue.
You know your shadow.
I'm familiar with all the wellness.
Sorry,
and all
I'm
that.
always
not
Shadow
sure.
work is where the shit hits the
Yeah.
fan.
It's
So
heavy.
explain to me from the ground up.
So we
shadow
all
work.
have two parts of us. We have our light and our shadow. Our shadow is our ego, our shame. The shadow is the part of us that we hide, the shadow. It's the part I don't want you to see.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to have a different mask for you. I'm going to have a different personality for you. And I'm going to have a different personality for you, depending on who you want me to be.
Okay.
So my shadows is running the show. It's awareness.
Yeah.
And that's, remember I said that I've gone and I've looked at every single piece. So my shadow work was when I was always used to, like, everyone I went out with pre-Mia, before my baby, was just gangland, murders, a lot of bad stuff. As mad as it sounds, I could survive in that madness.
It was easier.
I knew that. And I knew the men, knew them inside out and backwards. I knew when the fists were coming. I knew when the lie. I knew it. I knew it inside out and backwards. But what really frightened me was when I came away from that world and I came into the therapeutic world. Now I met a whole other type of predator. And I don't mean to say that. This is just my story. I met a whole different type of man that I was not ready for when I was at my most vulnerable. So I had no drink or drugs to block it out, because when you have to drink or drugs, you don't give bollocks. Whatever he says, you say it back, like, you don't care. Like, I'm used to that.
Yeah.
But when you're stripped bare,
Yeah.
vulnerable,
Right.
and a man comes in and preys on that, who
Fucking
has all his therapeutic certificates on the wall,
What a fucking,
and he knows
is that
the
not
language, and
worst
he's
of the
wearing
lot?
suits.
Yeah.
They were the ones that
Really?
Fill us
frightened me.
in.
Wow.
This
Yeah,
sounds
what's up?
interesting.
They were the ones that frightened me.
What happened?
So I'm trying to get well, and there was a specific man who worked in counselling and psychotherapy, and he preyed on me.
Fucking
Yeah, he
Like
wanted-
emotionally, sexually,
Yeah.
physically. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He broke me down. He knew what to say, how to say it. And when my counsellor was trying to tell me to go to these meetings, because he knew I needed them, my drugs counsellor, the other man, who was an addiction counsellor, don't be listening to him, don't be
Right.
minding them.
Fucking
And
hell.
I'm trying my best not to drink anymore, trying with my every part of me.
Literally in a boat of survival.
I'm
like
in
you're,
survival mode. I have no lifeboats here. And the men that find you at that part of your life, horrific. Give me the fucking gangsters and the
Really?
drug dealers
Really?
any
That's a
day.
And do you
Well,
think
isn't that a mind
And
predator?
what
That
yeah,
someone that just
and what
goes,
happened to me
is
was
that because you emotionally got yourself attached in that way? Like, was it for you? That's why it was so heavy, because I'm just guessing here.
Yeah.
Is it an emotional thing where then again it was another vulnerable moment where you emotionally sank again? Because did you feel yourself falling into that with him? If that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Am
they
I
know.
right?
They know.
Am I reading it right?
So I had a friend in the 12-step rooms, and I never even heard of 13 stepping. Didn't even know it was a thing. Apparently, when new girls come into the meetings, and men, because women can do it as well. When new people come into the meetings, there is a specific type of person who will go straight after them.
Isn't that
So-
the fucking scariest type
Yes.
of people and predator? And that's in your end of it. But like the fucking swimming coaches or the
Yes.
school
Yes,
teachers,
the
these
teachers, they
ones that are
go
the members
where-
of society
Yeah.
that we're supposed to look
They
up
go
to
where their
and we trust.
victims
And I
are.
suppose the first fucking
bit
people that did that,
freaked
the
out
ones
about
that,
that, like.
the first ones that did that were the fucking priests
Yeah.
that were looking up to them and telling us sins that you're giving
Yeah.
them your everything, the backbone, and the kids are looking up to this person and they're in the same rooms and they're supposed to be people and that's they were in the healing places.
I
Isn't
could
that
have-
everywhere?
yeah.
Fucking
Amazing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Isn't that horrible?
They go where
the predators will
they're-
just fucking go
yeah.
everywhere. It's horrible. That's a fucking nasty. Sorry.
So that's why all of my events, my classes, my retreats, safety first. It's not Tinder. Nothing's going to happen here. Nobody will even come into my space with them vibes because they just know. But what happened was when I started to wake up and realize
How did it?
pain.
So was it I don't want to go full on tilt, and I know and love this. This is probably another podcast. I think.
Definitely.
I don't want to. I'm trying to be like easy here.
So, no, there's not being.
But there will be people that'll listen that'll get triggered by
of
this.
course.
So, but we need to do another podcast on this alone, and because it's a fucking. No, it is, and I know.
Jen, don't go.
No, we love that. We want to.
No, definitely. Definitely.
You spoke the other day about what you're doing, which is fucking nuts as well. That's another day. But we'll get back. No, we're not nuts, but I think it's brave nuts and what you went through. But this is fucking shit, and I'm to hear that.
Yeah.
So do you want to give us? Do you want to give? Or do you want to share a little bit more about?
Yeah. So
how bad it got?
It's the most damaging thing you can do to somebody when somebody's at their most vulnerable, and somebody preys on them for sex, for ego, for all of that stuff. It is soul destroying. I'm telling you, it destroyed my soul, and I ended up. This is the mad thing. In AA and all, like there's always like someone like a real spiritual person, and
like a guru.
And there's a guru, Father, what's his name? There's a little priest, and he's down the back arse of the country somewhere, and everyone was going to this little man, lovely. It'll come back to me his name now, lovely little man. Yeah. But everyone was going to him. When you're fucked up, I go down to him for the day, one of this. Yeah. And I was like, I need to go and see this man. And I got on the bus on my own because I was banned from driving. Of course I was, the usual. I had to tell the truth, so I had to tell my sponsor. Yeah. So I'm on the bus, and it's in a convent, in this big, not a convent because it's not nuns, whatever the priest lives in. The word has gone out of my head.
Like a
monastery. You go down to this monastery. But when I'm going down to the monastery, I'm fucking Googling it. I'm like, and who was hiding there? Larry fucking Murphy. And I said, oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
They took him in. I'm like,
you going from the fucking fire to the fireplace?
Anyways, he was gone. He was gone. But he had stayed there at some stage because it came up on a thing. Anyways, when I got there, lovely to me. They collected me from the bus stop. They gave me dinner and all. Like, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful people. They take anyway. But when I was talking, Brother Anthony, that's his name, just come in. When I sat with him, I told him what was happening to me. And I thought I was perverted. I thought I was the sick one.
Really? Oh God!
Because there was something in me that was
attracting this
into my life.
I'm sitting there thinking that.
So I thought I was disgusting. I felt dirty. I felt ashamed of my life. This is the first time I've ever even spoke about this. So he was so lovely to me, and he said, "They're after your life," and I never understood what that was. And he says, "You need to heal." Because they're attracted to your light.
Jen,
and I didn't understand what that meant. I have such an energy, such an aura. It's like my energy's lovely, and I've always had this. But predators will, like a gaydar, like a radar, they'll see it, and they know when you're at your weakest. Yeah. And I remember saying to a fella in 12-step program, why do they do this? And he said, Jen, I'm going to tell you, but you won't like it. And it was the best thing he ever said to me, because then I went and found a woman to help me. He said, men will do this to young girls who are vulnerable because they make them do what their wives won't.
Oh, fucking do it. Fucking hell.
And every girl in addiction will understand that, what that means.
Fucking hell.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and from that day on, it has never happened to me again. I healed that wound, and I teach us. That was my shadow work. So I had to go in and be brutally honest with myself. What part of me, because I engaged in it. Yeah. I'm not sitting here saying I engaged in it. I played a part, even though, consciously I wasn't. Yeah,
you get drawn
but
in.
But if I had to stop, it was
groomed you almost. He groomed you into this.
He groomed me. I told his boss. They told me to keep it a secret.
Wow, fucking.
But what happened was I needed to do the shadow work so I could never be fucking manipulated again, and heal the part of me that wanted or was attracted or was seeking. I was seeking love in sordid places. Yeah. Because I didn't think I was worth anymore.
Oh, shit.
You didn't see our own value.
Didn't even know it.
It's a whole other level of.
And do you know what's amazing, Jen, listening to you? I swear to God, like, you can hear from you and see, listening to you, how much you are determined
Oh,
to heal
Jesus,
from
yeah.
the top to the bottom. You weren't leaving any
No,
kneecaps or
I'm
nothing
so
now.
afraid.
Everything got healed.
I'm so afraid to leave that now in case I get hurt again.
And it's really hard facing your demons. It's what do they call it? The night of the soul.
Dark Night of the Soul. I went through that as well.
It's
It's a whole other
fucking
podcast show.
fierce. Like we have a couple of podcasts to do.
No, we'll definitely do
Definitely.
it.
Like,
Listen, I've no doubt that the viewers and listeners will want to go more in because I know we want to get more.
I think the Dark Night of the Soul
and even
is
you,
horrific.
I'd say you feel like you want to talk
Yeah.
more, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just being mindful of what I'm saying
No,
because
of
I'm
course.
very
We don't
mindful
wanna-
that
we don't wanna- no
I
one
don't
wants-
want to. So with trauma work as a teacher,
Yeah.
you have to be careful that if you open up trauma or a memory in somebody, you have to be able to close it. And I'm just mindful that if people are listening and they've been affected by things similar to me, not to let this consume and to close it safely.
Right.
Yeah,
of course.
Sorry,
Joe. Sorry.
No,
See, I'm happy to sit back most of the time, but then I usually I'm
you're
like,
interested
I
in
need
this.
to talk.
Yeah.
Well, so am I. Fuck you. Hang on a second.
No, do you know what?
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean she's learning here. Yeah.
I've less knowledge than you have about it.
No,
So I'm just about the fucking healing part.
Yeah.
of it.
I think it's because I know so much about it that I'm like, do you think this and do you feel this? So it's nearly like just a connection.
I always say
but
when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
but it's like
it's amazing.
The whole other world out there.
So, Jen, thanks for going on. We're not going to finish up just yet. I want to go a few before we go because I go on to you've got this, although we got all that, right? You've got this, the moon is huge. Fucking look out the window. And I'm like, I can feel the moon. You know, like, and it's like, yes, someone said that. Is it not? And you see the way you feel now. There's 29 days. Put them behind you. I'm like, yeah, I fucking feel that. So how is that your part of you as well? What the fuck? She's like, I think you're
I'm like Harry Potter.
She's a
good witch. Are you a good witch?
Yeah, I'm a good witch.
No, and I'm joking here, but at the same time, your fucking depth of knowledge, and I know you of the addiction and all this, that you went through all that.
I know
the
energy.
steps of healing, that, your energy. You're talking about that fucking healing, the glow up. But then you know the fucking moon, the stars, and the suns, and that. That's all part of the spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Do you go to church?
I sometimes go to church if I need a healing. I like going to the music and the worship.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but I have a bit of a resentment with the church because the churches don't accept me, but I accept them.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. But
the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
So when you're probably around that, I'm not a holy.
But I love astrology.
I'm not a yes, me too. But I'm not a big religious person and all that. But I would have a little prayer, and if someone says something bad, I'd be like, I fucking really do send.
So this is prayer
for you.
Prayer's talking. We're praying here.
Yeah, but
we're
we're not in the sense of what the Catholicism. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do believe that in most of the religions, and we're out going further, and my brother was talking about, he's going to be next week's guest, he's a Mormon, so he joined the Mormons and his beliefs, and he's healed himself, whatever his healing from Mormons. But in that sense, if there's like a fucking bigger picture, I just believe in the universe and the spirit, and it's all the whole...
Since the pandemic
I believe in a fucking higher power. There's definitely being whatever we're getting told by whatever about this person or that religion or or Muslims.
Religion's all bollocks.
Anyone, but whatever. And I believe if everyone goes to the Catholics, if they all fucking the 10 Commandments, of course the world would be a better place.
Yeah.
If we didn't fucking sleep with your neighbour, no one would give out to you.
Nobody would know.
Well, you wouldn't
When the pandemic hit, up till 2020, up till 2019, I was kind of just doing my thing, the bit of yoga, meditation. I knew I've had loads of spiritual experiences, but in 2020 something happened, and it's this is what I'd be teaching on my page now. The world is changing. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, and it like all of the dark, the destruction, the lies, everything that's been wrong in the world is being exposed at the minute. Energetically.
We all feel that, don't we?
Yeah,
I think,
and there's never been a time in the world where there's more people praying, meditating, sober,
Deadly, isn't it?
taking
Brilliant.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
So
Healing.
energetically,
That's amazing,
people
actually.
are
That's
being,
isn't it?
people are being woke up.
Yeah.
But from 2020 to 2024, we've all been put into the washing machine.
Yeah.
We've been fucking spun.
Recycled a few times.
And then just spin that again to see is there at and left, because
Yeah.
our light bodies are changing. So the solar flares that I keep telling everyone about, the sun, up until 2017, we barely had any.
Yeah.
we had one X-class flare. Now we get X-class flares, which would rock your nervous system.
What's an X-class flare? Really quickly, tell us.
It's the sun spitting out these.
Oh no, I'm just I'm sorry.
The sun is spitting out these big, huge solar flares. But they're hitting Earth now, and we don't have any protection over Earth anymore. We used to have, but it's too strong now. We've no protection, and what's happening is our physical human body has to change to hold it. So we went through all of these ascension symptoms. Sometimes you get pains in your bones, your joints, you get dizzy, you get all sorts of stuff. Sometimes I'll say, has anyone got a toothache? And they're like, Jen, me too.
You fucking say it, and I have to say it. I'm like, why am I patched through the phone now?
Yeah. So what happens is, this is because my spiritual gifts have become really strong in the last few years, and energetically I pick up on things, I go through things, and then majority of people get it months later. So I'm always a few months ahead of everyone. So I get floored.
You're seeing it.
I have to download it and process it, and then I'm like, right, okay, it's all kind of making sense now. And then I'll say, is anyone tipping into this?
You're so excited about telling everyone.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
Yeah, she is. I've seen that. Even the sun, she's so excited.
It's amazing that you do that. So
your daughter, does she follow on that path? Or, like, has she picked all that up from you, or is she kind of not there yet?
My daughter's probably one of the most emotionally intelligent people I've ever met in this world. Wow. My Mia will look at a situation and her answer, and I'm like, it's after taking me 10 years of therapy to be able to think like that. How do you know that already? But all the... Like, I go out in the night time looking for the aliens and the orbs and all. She'd just be like, me ma's gone again with the blanket and the cup of tea.
At the moon. Brilliant.
But she's not into it.
She's not into
but she
it, but she has
it.
it.
She laughs at me. It's not that she's not into it. She just is it. She's so naturally it. She's so cool.
This was brilliant.
She just got accepted into a law firm. She's only 16.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, she wants to study law.
That's amazing.
Well done, Mia.
And
That's amazing.
She's an Aquarius. So Aquarius is our humanitarian.
Same.
Yeah, they want to make the world a better place. So this is why Shireen is so knowledgeable about this. She's in you already know. We're all catching up to Shireen.
Really?
Yeah.
Shireen.
Shireen, sorry.
But I like that, Shireen.
Shireen. So
follow Shireen.
You're probably bored a lot because not in a sense of like, but because everyone else making mistakes and you're like, no, just do this. You naturally have it.
What about mum cancer?
Homely, cancer all about the home, the mother.
Yeah. You just fucking downloaded
the crab, hard on the outside, soft on the inside.
Yeah, cancer tear you up.
Yeah, the water sign, crier.
What are you?
Big time.
I'm a Taurus sun, but I'm a Scorpio rising. So your rising sign is very important. It's probably the most important.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the first house that when you're born. So your Cancer is your sun sign. So that means that when you were born, the actual sun was in Cancer.
Yeah, wow.
It's your sun sign. But your rising sign, I must do a chart for you, is the sign that the people experience the world through this sign. So I'm a Scorpio rising. So Scorpio is all about trauma, death, rebirth, transformation, pain. Like, that's my whole life.
Mad. And how do you find them things out? Your star, your rising. What is it? Your sun.
So your sun sign, your moon, your three signs, your sun, your moon, your rising.
Right.
So your moon sign is your emotions. Okay. And my moon sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about spirituality, philosophy, God. No wonder I light up. Yeah. And no wonder when I went into the 12-step program, my emotions had been completely cut off from spirituality. So when I walked in, my energetic body knew she's home. She found us.
That's amazing, isn't it, the way you look at it?
And so we're definitely going to get you back in the new year. But just to finish off, and because I know you have that taken on this new adventure, and I'm fucking delighted for you. And we're going to be about
come down to me. I'd love to have us all down. Bring all the sister sheds.
100%.
Fill us in. What is it?
So you tell us what you got this new adventure going on. It's amazing. Well done.
A brand new sauna wellness, luxury sauna wellness experience.
Brilliant.
Down at the Donna Bay Beach, the Shoreline Hotel.
Brilliant.
Donna Bay Beach,
I'll
Shoreline
definitely
Hotel.
be down.
bouncing. It looks amazing. I've seen your videos.
I'd love to have you down. Yeah.
I'm going to go out and do a little. I'm going to do a food review in our sauna.
Yeah, we'll do a food review
I won't
in
be
the hotel.
eating food in the sauna. No, we'll do the sauna review in the sauna. But we'll come out and do it. And we'll,
I'd love to have you down.
So is that so? It's sauna. You get food, everything there. Like
there's the hotel. We're in the garden. We're built onto the garden, overlooking the beach. Into the hotel, and the hotel owner is my friend. Brilliant. So we have like full use of everything. It's incredible.
Brilliant.
I could not have asked, and that's why I always say just back to the manifestation at the start, when people come to me and they have a dream, a goal, I always tell them, don't worry about the money. It doesn't matter how. Focus on the why. And for the last 2 years, my why has been, I want to help my mum and dad retire. Oh, wow. My dad won't retire because he's too afraid. He was meant to retire last year. Aye. And I just want to help them retire. So my why, I knew I needed to build something. Yeah. I spent thousands renting places, and I was like, no, fucking come, I want my own place, and I kept saying it. And the universe brought all the people that I needed, the best place in the world. So if anyone's listening and you have a dream, you have something in your heart, this fucking idea that just won't go away, that's the universe telling you this is the way. Go for it. Don't worry about who, the hows, none of that. Just keep focusing on the why.
It's nearly like a knowing, isn't it? Like it's a knowing. It's coming.
Yes, get in there, John.
I'm going to tell you something after this.
Don't be listening to anyone else, just listen to me.
I'm going to tell you something privately after this. It's amazing because it is, and it's not time for another one. But that, again, I'm sorry, fucking another smash the shit out of the podcast.
Brilliant, amazing, great podcast.
I didn't think this was going to go like this at all. This is my best one. Favorite
one so far.
I love
this. If you would have Shauna and all that are saying that.
Everyone that comes
on. A few people in.
Exactly.
We must feel, yes. We fucking knew it. So thank you.
We always say to each other and text, smashing it.
We feel it. We feel it. It's brilliant. And you listen, I have another guy. You come on. And we're like, right, we knew with the yoga, it was like, right. And then obviously we knew but you fucking had so much information. And the two of us are bouncing.
Probably have too much.
No, it's brilliant. I
Very
fucking
good.
love it. And we're on all different fucking spectrums and different, you have all these. Isn't it amazing?
I love the tisms. I call them the tisms.
Yeah.
We do so many tisms. We say that.
We said that.
I love the tisms.
ADHD with little
sprinkle
we make the best entrepreneurs.
Yeah, of course we do.
I'm autistic. I get anxious. I can't even hear.
Yeah. No, I'm ADHD. I'll sit and
I'm ADHD of everything.
I sit and I focus on something, and it's just like that. I'm at that writing so many fucking songs to do with something else, and it's just, it blows me mind that I'm just like, and I'm getting
so you
done.
know your imagination is your direct source to Christ consciousness energy.
Wow.
So you're so tapped in.
I'm down 100%. Listen,
tuned
I can't even focus.
What does Abraham Hicks say? Tapped in, turned on.
Yeah, Joe's tapped in and turned on.
Yes, that's so wordish for you. I can't get anything else done because I'm all in my brain. And I'm trying to get all this little creativity done, but I'm loving it every bit of it. But again, another amazing podcast.
Thank you so
give
much.
It up for fucking Jen.
Brilliant. Well
Jen Healy. Jen Healy. Amazing guest. Thank you so much. We will have you back. If we want to go into that other photo, I think we'll have to
100%. Yeah.
There's loads
to talk about.
Stuff, but that predator shit is really, it's a sad and disturbing thing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that probably listening
and they're vulnerable.
Get fucking, and then again, get me co-host.
Great questions.
Co-host.
Brilliant questions.
The questions were going, rocking the shit out of the questions as usual. She'll be doing this on her own before you know it.
Never.
You better not.
Never.
You better not. No,
well, Jen, I'll give you a shout with.
I think you're going to start. I think you're going to start coaching soon.
You're coaching. That sounds amazing. Do that with the sister shed. Sounds amazing. And can we give it up for the dude over there? The main man, Carl.
Thank you,
Carl. Thanks very much. And that's Episode 16.
Wait. I'm going to give it up for Joe Irish.
Oh, yeah. Joe Irish, yes.
Manifesting guru.
Manifest.
And our sponsor, Lambs.
Lambs. I'll do the lambs.
Oh, do I get lambs tonight?
Oh, yeah, no, we'll send you one though.
Do I not even get one?
No, sorry, I know. Do you know what it is?
If I go up and say I did the podcast, will they give me some?
No, we'll get it. We have to go. That's what we do. We know what we should do. Do you know what we should do actually?
A little voucher.
No, fuck a voucher. You pay for it. This is what we're gonna do. I don't know what. If you're around, on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Are you free on Wednesday? Let's the three of us go into Lambs and we'll get something and we'll do a review.
The
three of us. Follow Lambs because they didn't give us, and we never made it.
Definitely.
Do you want to come with us, Carl? Are you free Wednesday evening?
And if you don't give it to us, we're going to go into the one next door.
No, give it to us. 100%. We'll do a review. So just give it and a whistle for lambs. Do the finger and a whistle.
Go on, lambs.
No,
that was your bro.
Sorry, your bro.
Yeah. Lambs, yup, lambs.
Yeah, brilliant.
Good night, God bless. Thank you.